you ever been anybody ever had this scenario go on in your life? You ever been in 12 relationships you didn't know you was in? or being in relationships you don't know that you're in.
How'd that go down?
Like, I'm taking like all the hits like a nigga that's married. Females getting mad, checking my phone. You know what I mean? Like, I don't check their phone. They be fucking. You know what I mean? Like, we all fucking. So it's like, why make me look like why make me look like the sucker out of the situation? Or like, that's like, if you know what I mean.
I kind of know what you mean. Basically, like, why you not worried about the other niggas that you fucking?
Yeah, I'm the only one that's getting bothered.
Yeah, why you bothering?
Why you bothering me? I got my day. I know when my niggas over there.
Yeah, nigga, I know. We talking about it. We chilling,
bro.
I'm over there next, nigga. Stop.
Yeah, I be calling my nigga like, oh, nigga call me,
making sure he ain't there.
Yeah, bro, be like, yo, what's
fuck?
I be like, yo, bro, you been over 2 days?
Yeah, what you mean? Shorty, like, get out of here. They be doing that.
Word.
But at the end of the day, it's like, I don't have those issues. I don't be coming across that. So
yeah, I come across that shit.
I've had females.
It's only because, all right, so it'd be like this, right? I know I'd probably like, now it ain't. I don't call it boo loving. Like, I was raised by grandma now. Yeah. So like, I'm in there, y'all sweeping shit. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, this nigga mopping the floor. This nigga here to stay.
Yeah, but I'm clean environment regardless.
Yeah, so I just start cleaning up anyway. But in these bitches' head, they be gaslighting, like,
thinking that
like
making this a home.
Yeah, you feel what I'm talking about? Automatically put you in that position.
You're making it a home, bitch. You're making it comfortable for right now.
Yeah.
What you talking about? Yeah, I'm at home right now. I'm a Rolling Stone. Wherever I lay my hat is my home. Goddammit. Like, get with it.
Like, motherfuckers like arguing with other joints and shit. Like, come on, you make yourself look stupid.
Yo, listen, check this out, right? So, like, this was a while ago. So my best friend is my wife's aunt, right? So she was calling me one day. My best friend, she a piece of shit. You a piece of shit.
You are.
Okay? Yeah. Matter of fact, fuck that. Miss T, you are a piece of shit. I still love you though. Check this out, right? So she like, yeah, motherfucker, why this bitch coming to me telling me about you, knowing you married and all that? I'm like, what? I said, nah. She wasn't talking about me. She couldn't have been. I said, nigga, I put that on anything. I put that on my life. She not me. Because I know, you know what I'm saying? Like, when me and my wife was together at that time, I knew, like, I wasn't cheating. So I said, yo, nah, you got me fucked up. So she's like, I'll tell her then. I said, tell her, because I don't care what you tell her. And why is you even pressed about this situation? So check it out, right? So bitch ass tell. And fucking after she tell, you know, my wife, she pressed me. She like, yo, what's up with this bitch? She wasn't naming no names because she's like, you're gonna intimidate her and all this. And I said, you damn right I'm gonna intimidate her. You fucking right. I wanted to tell the truth. So matter of fact, I was with Naya. I said, yo, Naya, come get me. So she's like, I'm coming, cuz. I said, yo, take me to this bitch crib. So she like, yo, don't go over there. I said, nah, take me over there. So as soon as we pulled up, she must have been looking, because I told her, I said, yo, bitch, I'm pulling up. So she must have been looking out the window, right? So look, she came out as soon as I stepped on the porch. She said, no. My man in there. I said, your man in there? I said, I tell that nigga to come outside because I'm going to beat his ass and he about to beat your ass for me coming over here beating his ass over some stupid shit that you done started.
That's the fact, though.
So
you think that nigga gonna do after?
So she like, nah. I said, bitch, go get your man. So she like, nah. I said, yo, why would you tell people that you fucking with me? I never said that. I said, yes, you did. She was like, well, that day we was talking. I said, we wasn't talking. I wasn't even talking to you. It was like 10 people, cuz. 10 people in the crowd.
So you never cracked it?
Nah, I never talked to her. I talked to her, but I never pressed her on no never level or none of that. It was me, my cousin, my man was in the car with me, and it was her and one of my other cousins and 2 other females outside in front of my cousin's crib. You feel me? And I was talking to everybody. We were all having a conversation. You feel me? So she said something like, "Oh," she said, "You look good," and I said, "Well, I'm married." She said, "Me too." I said, "All right, wonderful. Keep it that way." You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, basically. You know what I mean? Like, all right, cool. That was it. Because she was trying to hit on me, and I was letting her know I'm married. So I left it at that. Then that's when the situation happened, like months later, months. She telling this fucking lie. So I'm like, why would you think that? She was like, the way you was giving me. I said, nah. If we didn't have a conversation saying, hey, you and I, let's talk. We're talking. We're doing a one-on-one. I'm showing you interest. And we exchanging numbers. I'm not entertaining it. We didn't exchange no numbers. We didn't have a vibe. We didn't have a moment. We didn't have none of that. And you know we didn't have a moment. So check it. So now
that's creepy.
Now a year later, me and my wife still beefing about this shit. We pull up to my mom's crib. Naya out there with her and my mom and them on the porch. Because you know my mom was cool with all of them. You know what I mean? So they sitting on the porch. So Naya like, yo, tell your wife to come have a drink. So my wife like, what the fuck you mean come have a drink? You know what I'm saying? So now it looks suspicious because Naya came with me over there to press Shorty. And now Shorty on the porch with Naya and my mom's and them. You feel me? So it looked crazy.